It's time to be Tuesday. Going straight to the chair for this one. I need to get this done quickly. I gotta put a pizza in the oven. Shows to watch. I'm kind of trying to finish this up. I'm actually recording this after I've done Red Dragon and Hannibal Rising because I wanted to do all of those in a row. So I'm going back for this one. Rawhead Rex is what we're doing for Tubi Tuesday, and after Nightbreed last week, I figured let's do another Clive Barker story. He wrote this, he directed. It was directed by George Pavlou. Okay, this was a movie. For all the, talk I hear about this movie, it really wasn't anything. There's no big name stars in it. It seems like a very independent horror film. Filmed mostly on location in Ireland with a lot of Irish stars, including a kid who goes in and out of his Irish accent. And I thought they were going in one direction with this, but they just don't. The story is there's this guy, he and his family are vacationing. He is researching something with the symbols, could be pagan or something like that. And he moves this stone and then lightning hits it during a thunderstorm, and then the Rawhead Rex appears, right? And so through the whole movie I thought, this guy is turning into Rawhead Rex and he doesn't know he's doing it. And it's a sort of like, I'm thinking, it's like a multiple personality thing, sort of like the Wolfman meets the My Bloody Valentine remake, where he's doing this as the monster the whole time, but he sees it as there's a monster doing things. Even when the monster kills his own son, he sees it as if, he happens to be away with his wife trying to check on their daughter, and he sees the creature, but it always seems like he sees it when no one else does. So I thought it was leaning towards he's the monster. No, but there's a certain part, it could be him or it could be Father O'Brien. It's neither, although Father O'Brien's a nutcase anyway. But no, it's just a monster that was brought forth by the lightning strike and has to be taken care of by a sacred weapon, but only if it's held by a woman. So this came out today, people would shout, woke! But it's fine, I guess. I don't understand why it has to be a woman. I don't know. There it is. The movie's just kind of blah for me, to be honest. There are some good gore effects, some good effects on the creature, although it is dated as 1986. So it is a little dated. Apparently Barker was not a fan of this. That's why he directed Hellraiser. So one thing you can say about this movie is that if it wasn't for this movie, he wouldn't have directed Hellraiser because he wanted, someone to do his work right. So it worked for him. Not so much for Stephen King and Maximum Overdrive, which I swear one day I will cover, but I just have to order it. Or I can find it somewhere for free. But, order it most likely because it's a restaurant. I plan on getting those restaurants, but I don't know, other stuff comes up. But anyway, yeah, the acting is okay. It's your basic monster story. Guy goes around claiming some monster did it. No one believes him. He keeps claiming it. And there's some people that then see it, but the cops do nothing. And then the monster hypnotizes one of the cops or the inspector, or whatever they call him over there. I don't know. The look of it is kind of gloomy. Actually, it's kind of a gloomy look. Island, and I have all those mountains over there, and it's just the cinematography doesn't do it any favors. It's gloomy the entire time, and you couldn't lighten it up or shoot it in a way. I know this is 1986, but come on. It's just, this movie this is a short review. I don't want to have to be that short, but I don't know. Like I said, there's some decent kills, if albeit they're kind of off screen, but the idea of it, like he attacks this one kid and they find him upside down, like he didn't, but then it's implied he ate our main character's kid because there's just a shoe left. And I thought it was more like going back to the Wolfman stuff, it's gonna be at night when it attacks, but no, because this is in broad freaking daylight. And only he sees it. Well, the mom's messing with the daughter, I don't know. And then, if anything, there's a lot of farting around. This movie is an hour and a half, and it feels like there's a lot of farting around. Like they'll be in a tax scene, and then there's talking and walking around and asking for stuff, and then trying to talk to the cops. And you get the scenes where the cops are looking over the crime scenes, but it's just, I don't know. There's tax scene, big lull, another tax scene, big lull, one more tax scene, little bit of a lull, climax. Like, there was half hour left, and I felt that it was slowly going towards this climax in a half hour. I'm like, come on, a half hour's not over yet. It's gotta be over by now. Only been 5 minutes. Are you kidding me? We are just, it felt like it had been 20 minutes. And it's like, while the monster gets on screen quick, it really feels like it just slowly slogs its way to the finish line. So I don't know what the big deal people are talking about. Like a couple of years ago, I heard, oh my God, Rawhead Rex, have you seen this? Have you seen this? And it's just like, this is really nothing to write home about at all. I'll just go ahead and say it's not worth your time. I just didn't get into it. Sorry. Couldn't get into it. If you like it, power to you. I just didn't particularly care for it. Sorry. This is your favorite horror movie. Sorry. But not for me. Okay? Yeah. What are your thoughts on Rawhead Rex? When it comes, let me sure, like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm Scotty. I'll see you in the next one.